So now we're moving on to the Etherium Pink. This is one of my favorite of the monatomic minerals. Have you ever had a problem with compassion? Sometimes people can come into my space and maybe I don't feel so good about that. And maybe they provoke some kind of response or reaction from me. What if I could allow those people to be in my space but not react? Because that reaction puts me into a metabolic inflammation state with, as I talked about in the gold, we overproduce, cortisol and adrenaline and start that whole fight or flight syndrome. The other thing is we want to calm our mind and at the same time maintain compassion in the heart. So when you think about people that have heart issues, like maybe they have high cholesterol, maybe hypertension, high blood pressure, these are all things about a heart that's out of balance. Where does that imbalance stem from? Well, there's a lot of emotional charge to that, if you would. And so these minerals, and especially the Etherium Pink, helps to connect your brain with your heart to put you in a calm, compassionate state. And now you can operate from your personal power of not reacting or overreacting to a situation, but just respond. Just like the clouds are passing through the sky is not attached to the clouds and the clouds are not attached to the sky. They both just move independently of each other. And what would it be like if your day would be made easier if your mental and your heart were in a place where they were synchronized so greatly that you could be in a place of compassion and have a good heart center. But also, perhaps you've had an experience in your life where you've suffered a great loss, whether it be a family member or a pet. God forbid any of those things should happen. Is grief an issue that you might deal with? Perhaps growing up, maybe there was discord in the family and maybe you were a child of a divorced parent situation. So what can you do to bring ease and maybe deal with abandonment issues that might be a part of that? So hopefully what you're starting to see is that there's this whole background of emotional issues that greatly play out on the physical body in the way of heart. And they represent and manifest through high blood pressure, hypertension, excess cholesterol in the body. These are just a few of the things that are happening. So what would it be like if you could just either spray or take a capsule or take a powder and immediately dissipate and get to a better mental feeling state? What would that be like for you? Imagine that, would you? For just a moment.